smoking that vice, drinking some nice. Vaygah.com, please come subscribe.
Old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. I said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games. He plays all night and day. He plays his life away. Said old world gamer plays a lot of fucking games.
Hello everybody, it's the Old World Gamer, and if you didn't hear my chair there, jeez. I am LPing Chronicles of a Dark Lord, Episode 1, Tides of Fate. And I'm going to be starting up a new game. I tried to record this earlier, and of course Debut did not like it because it was at 60 frames per second. So that is fine, I can restart and more or less make the same observations I did before. Oh, I see that they use the fairy text there for Tides of Fate. That's the same ones that we actually used in the Faction of Players. But so far so good. Let's see how this bad boy goes. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about this. The water here almost looks like it was made with OpenGL or something. It looks a whole lot like the same kind of animating and lighting style that we had in the class that we did there not too long ago. So I might as well start reading up on the story here. Ooh. The civilization of Shenandoah thrived beyond measure until the day when a dark sorcerer took it upon himself to unleash the dark gods into flesh-bound beings. He succeeded. That success marked the beginning of the end for the Shenandoahian way of life. Once the dark deities were unleashed as flesh-bound beings, they declared war against the entire world of Korra. The map looks a lot like Final Fantasy or something. When the unified army, consisting of those both of darkness and light, dealing the decisive blow to the dark deities, victory would finally be attained. Music's kind of nice. This war came to be known as the Great Calamity, and due to the catastrophic nature of the spells and abilities wielded by both sides, the land of Shenandoah would be torn asunder. Millennia would pass, and the war soon faded out into memory. Nice storyline so far. Till the day would come when, under the fated black eclipse, a boy was born. He would be fated to become known as the greatest Dark Lord of all time. This boy's name is Magus Draken Lee, and these are the Chronicles of a Dark Lord. Very nice introduction. And so yeah, I'm very sorry for any mispronunciations of any of the words that they're using here. So, my son, the war with the pathetic people of Varana will shortly come to an end. I intend to take our forces and crush the remaining Varanian resistance. A glorious end to a long war and a true victory for our family, my father. What would you have me do now? Magus, hold your tongue. Your father is speaking. Magus, you will remain here with your mother and guard the manor. You are still too young and inexperienced to take command over the army. To be honest with you, Magus, I think you may never be ready. Father, please, if you allow me just this once to prove myself against the Varanian military, I will show you that I'm more than capable. No! Did you not hear me before? I understand your desire, but you are not ready for the task ahead. Shara, tell him. Magus, you will listen to your father and obey his orders. You remain here, Magus. My word is final. Shara, my love, I will see you upon my return. Doesn't look like Magus is too happy. Whoa! That was a really cool effect. So far, it looks like this game looks a lot like Final Fantasy IV from the overview perspective, except it's the graphics are much nicer looking. They're obviously not 16-bit graphics. So yeah, we found the bedroom key and the set of armor, and we're gonna just have a little look around here. Ultra elixir was found. And a potion. Okay, so far so good. And what's this thing? But I thought... okay. Nothing in there. Can't access the bed or nothing. Okay. So that seems to be everything in here anyways. Lee Grand Manor. Okay. So, I guess the next thing we'll do is... like I said, I'm kind of used to where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do here, so... some of the stuff I may end up skipping just to make it go by a little faster. 200 SC were found. That's the currency, by the way. Mid potion. Mid potion was found. The art in this is very well done. High potion was found. Crystal shard was found. 50 SC was found. Phoenix feather, which I assume is like a phoenix down. High potion and a potion. So yeah, so far this looks very nice, very well done. I like that it's almost like a throwback to the old retro RPGs. This is really, really nice. I guess the question boils down to whether we want to live under Varanian rule or under the rule of Lord Exodus. I'm for Lord Exodus. The man is a solid leader. If you ask me, I think this whole damn war is unnecessary. The Varanians are beat, and they know it. Well, let's have a look out here. This should be the west wing, which is kind of funny. I don't think there's an east wing. Grand Manor West. Okay, I got that wrong then. I'm reading about how this war came about. Apparently, the Varanian royalty refused to give their blessing to then Chancellor Exodus to marry Lady Shara. As a result of their refusal, Lord Exodus and Lady Shara eloped, and the both of them started the rebellion that eventually grew into what it is today. So far the story is slowly starting to unwind. I noticed as I was looking around that some of the older books have been taken out and not put back. I wonder who took them. That's a good question. Maybe someone's hiding something. The prophet Nigero has foretold many things for all of us. One of his prophecies is that this land will be destroyed. Whoa, okay. That sounds pretty crazy. What do we got down here? Anything? Your mother has been seen frequenting the library much more than normal lately. I dare say she actually looked worried. Perhaps she took the books, or maybe she's worried about the books that were taken. Could be any of those. And yeah, here's the little menu that we got so far, so it's not bad. Actually, is there? Yeah, I like the background that they used there. It's very the texture's kind of nice there. But yeah, we don't really need to look at that just yet because there's nothing that we really need to do in there. So far so good. So now I think we're going to leave and go try to leave the castle altogether and again try and progress the storyline a little bit more. Oh, and I totally forgot to put in that I'm actually doing this for Vaygah.com and Kissaret Studios, the actual makers of this game. They actually offered me the choice to play this game. Stupid Varanian bastards, they'll get what's coming to them. But yeah, Kissaret Studios offered me the chance to play this game, but they also offered Vaygah.com to play this game. So I said that I would go ahead and LP it for them and for her at the same time. So it's going to be going up on her website first. It'll eventually go onto my channel probably a little bit later on. So you will see this on my channel eventually, but first it's going to be put through Vaygah.com. Here we go, the Lee Estate. Sabra. Magus. Brother, I was starting to worry. No need to. It was utter nonsense anyways, as per usual. Magus, you should not speak ill about our parents like that. You know better than anyone that... Parents? You still think of those two as our parents, my dear sister? Let me tell you something about those two. They stopped being our parents a long time ago. Magus, I know that they have mistreated you worse than me lately. But what can we do? We do not have the kind of power that Father and Mother wield. I do not care anymore. Father has belittled me and my abilities for the last time. I'm going to Fort Verona, and I will show Father that I can command his troops even better than he. Oh no. No, Magus, you cannot go. Why not, Sabra? The most that the fool can do is send me back here for a lashing or two. Why are you so concerned? No, you do not understand. It has to do with a very odd dream I had last night. You and Father were in it, confronting one another on the battlefield, and then you became different, not like you are now. Sabra, it was just a dream. You probably felt so anxious and worried about Father and me lately that you dreamed up that scenario. You know I am right. I suppose. Let me put your fears to rest. This will be the final battle against Varana, and no doubt we will emerge victorious. So, regardless of what happens between me and Father, I will come back, and together we will leave. Truly? Magus, I have so longed to leave this place. Thank you for finally saying it. Oh, but what about Mother? What about her? She could care less about us, and you know it. We were nothing more than an inconvenience to her at most. So, go and get yourself packed. We leave this place for good when I return. I have all that I need with me. I will wait for you here when you return. Please be careful, brother. And, okay, so I guess they really want to leave, you know, the castle and stuff. I guess they're not being treated very well by their parents or anything, so... Okay, apparently I can't go in there. Let's check out this bucket. Ooh, another high potion. Very nice. I like that they've added that you can find stuff in a lot of different things that you normally wouldn't find in other games. Like, usually they're just restricted to just, pots and chests or whatever that are kicking around, so... Well, let's talk to this woman. Welcome to my armor shop. How can I help you today? Ooh, look at that. That's a really, really nice background for that. I like that it's a sword, and it's very well animated as well. Let's see. Everything is way out of my league for money anyway. You'd think being the son of the king that I'd be, or I guess the emperor or whatever you want to call him, that, you know, I'd be able to just walk in there and take a few things, but I guess not. So, yeah, they're actually called Starin coins, so I only have 250 of them, and we do not have enough. Well, now, something I actually did notice bad about this so far is that there's actually a lot of room in just one little room here like this. They might want to consider maybe in other games not making, I guess, the rooms quite as large. Just I mean, if you're just coming in for items, I mean, right here alone would probably be the perfect place to have the start off, so that, you know, it's not quite as far of a walk. I mean, you're just wasting your time walking up to the counter. And again, it's not really a complaint, I guess, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to be, you know, point out some things for them, you know, give them some feedback as well. I'm sure that they'd appreciate that, so. But everything looks very well done. I really, really like the art in this so far. It's really nice. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of Final Fantasy IV, but like I said, the graphics have been much more updated. They look much better. It's great. So, let's see. I don't think it was in the inn when I tried to play this earlier, so let's have a look around. What do you have to say, Mrs.? 20 for one night. Would you like to stay? No, thank you. I am quite well on my own, thanks. And we found another potion. Thank you for letting me steal that out of your pot. There's no pot in her pot, though. That's a good thing. I don't know what the hell that is on the counter. It looks like some kind of, like, silver tray with, I don't know, is that a paintbrush or something on there? I'm not sure. But let's see. Nothing there on that. Excuse me. Nothing in the dresser there, so let's continue on. Let's see if there's anything over here on this side. Oh, it seems like there's a soldier here. Shh. I'm hiding away from the rest of the army. I just do not agree with what Lord Exodus is doing. Do you not agree with me, Sir Magus? Phew. Thank you for seeing my side of things, Sir Magus. I am in your debt. Here, I hope this helps. A potion? Wow. A whole potion. That guy's real nice. Or something. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else for us in here, so we're going to leave the inn and we're going to go and check out what's on the right of the path that was there. If there's anything on the... Yep, okay, that's good, that's good. You have grown to a fine young man, Sir Magus. You will do the Lee family proud. Well, thank you, good sir. Oh, there seems to be a well there. Actually, maybe there's something in the well? Received an elixir, there you go. Like I said, I really like that you can find other things there. It's great. And, oh, is that a cemetery or something back there? Geez, I didn't really look around as much as I could have, I guess. Gravestone reads, "Here lies Taina El Olet, the one-woman plague of Varana." Wow. "Here lies John Cyrus, honored by many for his crafting skills. Here lies Ricardo E. Hallis, beloved husband and master of the lyre." Or lyre? I don't know. "Here lies Sarissa J. Bowl, beloved wife and friend to all, killed during the Iranian War." Okay, actually, can I pick up that? Nope. Can't pick up no shovels. Check out this log, nothing in that. So now we're going to go into this little hut. It doesn't really have anything labeled above it, so it's probably just a regular house, I would imagine. A residence home, there you go. "What in the hells are you doing in my house? Scat!" Scat? Hey, wait. That means poop. "Get out of here. I don't care who you are." Oh, you think so? "You old fool, now die." Very well. I'm going to keep exploring your house. That's what I'm actually going to do. Thank you for the potion. And that's it in there, it seems. Oh, that's a nice touch. Oh, I hope they have... Oh, that'd be real great if they had different music for different kind of instruments and stuff that you find, or even different pianos. That'd be cool. Very nice touch. And I do like that, I guess it's fairly bright in these houses. It looks like they're all the streets are paved with gold, and no one ever grows old. Sorry. I apologize. I'm sure one of the people from Kissaret Studios is going to end up watching this, so they're probably going to be like, "Geez, did we get to, you know, play our game? God." Nothing there. I believe I was here earlier, and I can go over to your little bucket. And I found another potion. And watch this. If you would like to purchase something, please go to the front of the counter. I kind of like that as well. That's a nice touch. "Welcome to my item shop. How may I help you today?" Actually, what do these crystal shards do? Complete recovery when used at a Shenandoah Crystals. Okay. I still don't know what that is, but we will figure that out along the way. Now, Kissaret did actually provide a walkthrough for this, but I didn't actually use it because, you know, I wanted to get a all original, I guess, what would you call it, reactions for this or whatever, so. So, we're making our way. As far as I know, we have to go right up here. This is where the story brought me the last time. And here we go. Our very first battle. And look at this. If you can see right now, I really like this. The art style for the enemies is very well done. The background is very nice. And I like that the place where we're actually fighting is like... looks like it's very well worn or whatever. Like I guess battles have been taking place there before kind of thing. So... it's a very nice addition or whatever, and if you look over to the bottom left, it shows the HP and MP, and it shows that I'm active and ready to, I guess, attack or whatever. And obviously you can see over here that there's a menu here for items, defense, using skills, and striking. And, yeah, it seems like we have a pretty high HP and MP, so we'll just see how this works out. Let's try using a skill. Now, Chakra restores a small amount of HP, and Sakuran restores a lot of HP, so we're not going to use any of those, but... Ooh, Electric Hell. Powerful energy-based attack strikes all enemies. Well, let's have a look and see what that's like. Whoa! Okay, I never used that before, and that was very nice. Okay, so this is our finish screen here. So it shows how much experience we got, and how much we need to get to level 26. Okay, geez. Okay, so we started off fairly high. Found 50 fine Stern coins, earned 1125 XP, and he even has something to say at the end of every battle, so... Your death is a trivial matter. Worthless. So, before we go in here, I am going to end this part right here. So, thank you all for watching, and by all means, go over to Vaygah.com and have a look around there. And also, by all means, follow them on Twitter, check out their Facebook page, and same thing for Kissaret Studios. Thank you very much, guys, for providing us keys for myself and for Vaygah.com. That was greatly appreciated, and we're really hoping that we can do you justice for that. So, Again, thank you very much. And as well, thank you all for watching. I'm the Old World Gamer, and we will see you soon in a new episode. Take care, everyone. Hey there, thanks for stopping by and watching my video. I've also recently made a skit video about how to stay home from school. Check it out by clicking on the video above. If you want to see more of my videos, head on over to my channel, or click on any of the videos above to be taken to the playlist. Also, tell your friends by sharing, liking, and subscribing, because everyone loves that subscribe button. Also, you can find me on Facebook.com, and don't forget to hit that like button, or even declare a thumbs up war, and, having a little thumb war or something. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where we can tweet and talk to birds and possibly share some worms or something. I'm also affiliated with Vaygah.com and partnered with Socialblade.com.